The Indian judicial system thrives on a delicate balance of power, a balance that is essential for the proper functioning of democracy. It involves respecting the roles of different institutions, each with its own set of responsibilities and powers. Recently, the Uttarakhand High Court issued a contempt notice to the Secretary of the Department of Personnel and Training, often known as DoPT, highlighting a significant clash between the judiciary and the executive. This action underscores the importance of judicial pronouncements and the serious consequences of disregarding them, emphasizing the judiciary's role in maintaining the rule of law. It is a case that has captured national attention, drawing widespread media coverage and public interest. It raises important questions about the boundaries of authority and the importance of accountability, not just for the individuals involved, but for the institutions they represent. This essay aims to provide a clear understanding of the issue, offering insights into the complexities of institutional interactions. We will delve into the background of the case, exploring the events that led to this significant judicial action. We will explore the concept of contempt of court, a legal principle that ensures respect for judicial authority, and we will examine the potential outcomes and their implications for the future, considering how this case might influence the relationship between the judiciary and the executive. It is a story about the rule of law and the significance of upholding it, a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains our democratic institutions. The DoPT plays a crucial role in the Indian administrative machinery. It is responsible for the management of the country's vast civil service. The department formulates policies, conducts training, and ensures the efficient functioning of government departments. It is the backbone of the Indian bureaucracy. The DoPT's decisions have far-reaching implications. They impact the careers and lives of millions of government employees. This makes its adherence to the law even more crucial. In a democratic setup, every institution, however powerful, is answerable to the law of the land. The Uttarakhand High Court, located in Nainital, is entrusted with upholding justice in the state. The court plays a vital role in safeguarding fundamental rights and ensuring the rule of law. It is known for its proactive approach in addressing public grievances. The High Court's directives are binding on all entities within its jurisdiction. This includes government departments and officials. When these directives are disregarded, it undermines the court's authority and can have serious consequences. The present case revolves around the DoPT's alleged non-compliance with a specific High Court order. The court had issued directives regarding the pension benefits of a group of retired government employees. These directives were specific and time-bound. They were meant to provide relief to the pensioners. Despite repeated reminders, the DoPT allegedly failed to comply with the court's orders. This inaction led the court to issue a contempt notice. The court viewed this as a direct challenge to its authority. Section 5, the Contempt Notice, a stark warning. A contempt notice is a serious matter in legal proceedings. It is issued when a court believes its authority has been undermined. This can happen through disobedience or disrespect for its orders. It is a mechanism to protect the dignity and authority of the judiciary. The contempt notice to the DoPT Secretary is a stark reminder that nobody is above the law. It signifies that the court will not tolerate deliberate disregard for its judgments. The notice requires the Secretary to appear before the court and explain their actions. Section 6. Understanding contempt of court, challenging judicial authority. Contempt of court, in simple terms, refers to any act that undermines the authority or dignity of the court. It encompasses a range of actions. This can include disobeying court orders, showing disrespect to judges, or interfering with the judicial process. The underlying principle is to uphold the rule of law. Contempt can be both civil and criminal. Civil contempt typically involves willful disobedience of court orders. Criminal contempt, on the other hand, involves actions that scandalize the court or interfere with the administration of justice. Section 7. The Contempt of Courts Act, 1971, maintaining the balance. This pivotal piece of legislation plays a crucial role in the Indian judicial system. In India, the Contempt of Courts Act, 1971, defines and governs contempt proceedings. It is designed to ensure that the authority and dignity of the judiciary are preserved. This law seeks to balance the need to uphold the dignity of the judiciary with the right to freedom of speech and expression. It recognizes that while freedom of speech is a fundamental right, it must not undermine the respect for judicial institutions. The Act provides a framework for dealing with contempt cases. It clearly defines what constitutes contempt and the procedures to be followed in such cases. The Act lays down the procedure for initiating contempt proceedings. This includes the steps to be taken by the court and the rights of the accused. It also outlines the punishments that can be imposed. These punishments are meant to act as a deterrent to prevent future instances of contempt. The punishment for contempt can range from a simple apology to imprisonment or fine. The severity of the punishment depends on the nature and gravity of the contemptuous act. The court exercises its discretion based on the severity of the contempt. This ensures that justice is served while maintaining the balance between authority and freedom. Section 8. Potential outcomes. Navigating the path ahead. The DoPT Secretary, facing the contempt notice, has a few options. The Secretary can choose to comply with the original court order. They can also appear before the court to offer an explanation for the delay. The court will then decide on the appropriate course of action. If the court finds the Secretary guilty of contempt, it can impose penalties. These can include imprisonment, fines, or both. However, the court may choose a more lenient approach if it is satisfied with the explanation provided. Section 9. Conclusion: a test of accountability. This chapter delves into the intricate dynamics of power and responsibility within the Indian judicial and administrative systems. The Uttarakhand High Court's contempt notice to the DoPT Secretary is a significant development. This action is not just a legal formality, but a bold statement emphasizing the judiciary's authority. It highlights the importance of judicial independence and the need for all institutions to respect the rule of law. The judiciary acts as a guardian of the Constitution, ensuring that no branch of government oversteps its bounds. The case is a test of accountability within the Indian administrative system. It challenges the transparency and integrity of governmental operations, urging officials to adhere strictly to legal protocols. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications. It will influence how future cases of a similar nature are handled and will shape the relationship between different branches of government. It will set a precedent for future interactions between the judiciary and the executive. This precedent will serve as a benchmark for evaluating the conduct of public officials and their compliance with judicial orders. It underscores the crucial role of the judiciary in ensuring that justice is served and the rule of law is upheld. The judiciary's decisions resonate beyond the courtroom, impacting society's trust in the legal system. The case is a reminder that in a democracy, no entity, however powerful, is above the law. It reinforces the principle that accountability and transparency are the cornerstones of a functioning democracy, ensuring that justice prevails for all.